Oh yes, and I've been sleeping in a jacket, so I don't have to sleep in 2 blankets.
Alright, we're live, Joker.
Yes, hello internet people.
You sound like Voz.
I mean, I am just saying hello to the internet people.
Yes, Joker, so... I have a surprise for you.
Is the robot dead?
Which one?
The one that you want to fix?
I mean, technically he's dead. Oh no, I want you to take a look at my armor.
Is that Darth Vader?
No. This is called the Prototype Warrior Breastplate.
Ooh.
But that's not all. I also got this.
Now we got the out.
There, we can play as Darth Scion if it wants. Or we can play as Revan. Hang on. I also got this.
Purple and the red.
Yeah, so would you like to play as Darth Revan or one of the others?
Scion.
I don't have Darth Scion.
Damn you. Fine, we'll play as the guy with the cool mask.
Revan?
Yeah. That's what I will put every help.
Alright, fine, we'll be Revan then. And yes, I did use a cheat to get this. And that's pretty much all I did, I just grabbed those 2 things. I didn't change anything else. So I just got those outfits and the 2 lightsabers.
Fair enough. And hello, Mr. Kitty.
Alright, let's go talk to Atten.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Hey, it's my job to insult.
You said you were gonna be nice.
Well, yes, I am going to be
Cryptic
nice.
as always, for someone who, without much to say, she sure says a lot. She seems fine, just needs some rest.
Let's go with 3.
Well, she seems fine.
Yes, number 3.
We'll go with number 2.
Yeah, to you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Okay,
Good looking, are you that desperate? If she looks good to you, you must have taken a blaster hit when I wasn't looking. Hard living.
2.
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
Chair, not the computer. Okay, let's see.
Whoa, all right, don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know?
Let's focus on getting the Telos for the time being.
Now,
Oh, no. Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that.
I just realized he's floating off the chair.
Yeah, I know.
Well, the astrogation system is voice printed and locked down, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star. As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be alright.
The entire time. Okay, Joe, why would someone lock the system?
Takes all kinds. Maybe someone didn't want anybody taking the ship out of the system, or knowing where the ship had been. Smugglers do it all the time in case the Republic decides to board them.
Funny way of talking to me,
or
right behind
so I
the
hear.
Chair. Okay, who voice printed?
I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? Love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now.
Do you know about
Takes all kinds. Maybe someone didn't want anybody taking the ship. Smugglers do it all the time in case the Republic decides to board them. Or so I hear.
Same thing.
Yes, ask about the assassin.
No, not much. Except sounds like it was after you. As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem.
Actually, there could be more problems, but we'll get to those when they arrive.
Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy. Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid.
You don't dare talk.
Let's focus on getting to Telos.
So, what happened?
What are you talking about?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Well, as you can see, I didn't have the cheat codes enabled yet.
Exiles are not allowed to keep their lightsabers.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Okay, sir, if you keep asking questions, I'll cut you in half with this
Figures.
lightsaber.
It wasn't red, was it?
Yes, it was. Absolutely. Yes.
Great.
That one.
Maybe you and that Sith Lord can have a party after we're dead. Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
I think having it would just drive them to...
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Okay.
Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Alright, you're ready to go into the next part of this?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. Paragus, I think it's destroyed. Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Telos. I could have sworn she's terrorist, but I guess not. And hey, all directions point here, don't they? Now Joker, depending on how we want to do this, we can get done with this area really quick, or we can spend the next 6 hours there.
I was gonna ask, does it have to be 6 hours?
Not necessarily, but there's a lot of side missions, and some of them do relate to the main quest. Briefly.
Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Brilliant.
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained.
No.
In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
How about no? Yes, this is an outrage.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
I refuse to go along with this.
Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
Fine.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Yes, Evan, you're going to jail again.
Hey, I never said I wouldn't be defined.
Remember her, she's important.
The lady? Okay.
Yeah, this is the handmaiden I was talking about earlier.
Nope, okay.
And I guess I could just tell you her
You'll
name.
be held here briefly. Living quarters
If
are
we
being
don't get
arranged
for
for you
quite a
and your
while.
companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082.
Ah, boy, I feel naked without my Darth Revan outfit. I need it back.
I've many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Of course, my questions have to wait, you asshole.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Who knew the future would have worse jail cells? Well, I guess this
Someone is
technically
coming.
isn't the future.
So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
Let me out of this cage and we'll see how disappointed you are.
Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
Won't overloading the cages just fry us? Well, vaporize us?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
Their bodies staying right
Come,
here.
Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Alright, let's take this guy out. Now, let's see how much of a, well, broken Jedi he thinks he is after this.
Let us end this.
The security cameras up. What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him. We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Best of your ability? That's not very inspiring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no comment to that.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
You guys are lucky I just don't have my chain lightning attack. I could probably kill all three of them with one go if I want to.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
No.
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
Ah, welcome to our new home, Joker. I don't know why they just didn't bring us here to begin with.
This isn't good.
Oh well.
We've got to get off this station. What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
It's time to rest, Joker.
For now, yeah.
So I'm sure you're probably curious on who the exchange are, aren't you? Oh, don't worry, we'll have someone here eventually.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him. He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
So this is a part of our little side quest.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Basically, we can either help these people, or we can help the exchange. I'm guessing you're going to want to help the exchange just based on this conversation.
Yes.
I'll let you read that, Joker, if you want to. It's on the top.
Yes, I'm reading it. I have to zoom out a little bit because I'm zoomed too far in to read. Okay. Okay, I'm done reading that.
Alright. What is this about? What does Chudo want with me? Why didn't he come himself? Get out.
Second one.
They said, are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? No. No, you can explain it to me. Right, no, not the exchange. It's Zerka that we can help. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Zerka is a different organization. Yes, go They're basically saying that Zerka has control of restoration process, and if they continue, then the Republic will not be willing to continue the funding needed to resurrect Telos.
Interesting.
Perhaps Choda Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
I'm sure you could probably tell which one Kreo's gonna side with. I can say it's not these people.
Interesting.
I will consider speaking to whatever his name is. Anyway, our next call should be from Zerka now.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
I'm sure Krei isn't what you expected her to be, isn't she?
Yeah.
And she's turning a blind eye to the people in need. If you haven't figured it out right now, Krei is someone who believes that if you are unable to help yourself, then you don't deserve to be helped.
That's not a Jedi.
Alright. There it is. I wonder, can I talk to you?
Yes? Have you come with questions?
We'll do that later.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through? I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her administrative assistant. May I put you through?
I'm curious, Joker. Sure. What would you think if a droid called you?
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso. I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats. Yes, they play at being downtrodden innocents, having come to you because of these Jedi rumors that are going around the station. Oh, I'm sure you've heard that you're a Jedi, one of the last, wanted by the Exchange and who knows how many other organizations, for reasons good or ill. But that's of no interest to me. The Jedi, and your standing with them, have no bearing on this discussion. Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the Exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the Exchange to you if you work with them. Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians. I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive. Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent. I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices. Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
So, what did you think of those two?
Thought they were interesting. They seemed nice.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
What did you think of that?
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search. To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger. The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay. The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
Where's Cray, I think?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think? Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
Good. Anyway.
As you should.
We got sneak attack. I'll just go with the recommended ones.
Ooh, sneak attack.
or should we give Kreia? Should we give her horror?
Sure.
Or should we give her shock too?
Nah, I give her the first one.
What, horror?
Yes.
Alright, horror it is. Now, I want to say nope, not that. Nope, doesn't look like it. I was trying to see if I could change the subtitle size so you can read it a little bit better, but it does not look like it.
Yeah, I don't mind zooming in. It's just I have to zoom out too half the time.
Alright, beautiful city, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, we need to find some weapons.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Yeah, big place, isn't it?
Very, very big.
Yeah, this is just one place. Anyway, before we continue, let's see if we got any new dialogue
Yes.
with our
Have you come
dependents.
with questions? Very well. What is it that drives you?
What drives us? The bond we share. I want to know more about it. I want to build a lightsaber. Can you teach me any lightsaber forms? I wish to know more about the Force forms. I have other questions. Okay, so basically the 4 questions.
Okay, let's ask about the lightsaber.
Which one? I already have lightsabers, I just need to get them.
Let's start from the beginning, shall we?
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
Or 3.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
That's called gameplay restrictions, Joker.
It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
Very interesting.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Oh, yes.
Very well. Indeed. A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing?
Because? Question mark? We want a lightsaber, that's why.
Then listen to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. For the male, it seems to have an inordinate importance. But we shall leave such male preoccupations for philosophers and cultural historians. A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much less than they are. The knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place. Very well. The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho, the simplest of the forms, return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience. Very well. Of which did you wish instruction? Ask. Nothing more than we already know, and anything else I know would be useless.
We don't have enough influence.
There is danger in such knowledge, even if I was certain of the ones who hunt you.
Okay, so we don't have enough to get more on her yet.
Something up? Alright, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules. That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything.
It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
Yeah, that deck looks fun. Let's see here. Okay, so here's basically the game. We place a card and not go over 21.
So blackjack. Gotcha. Alright, currently we're at.
So 10.
That's minus
3.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm mistaken.
Something up? Alright. It's... Sure, shouldn't be a problem. It's basically a numbers game, but I can give you the ground rules.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 20. I was off by one number. Okay, that information will come in handy in one of the side missions.
Something up?
Alright, what did you want to know?
Yeah, we haven't got anything with them. Okay, so you want to see Zerka first, or do you want to go over to the next area to see the Ithorians?
Let's go Zerka.
Zerka.
Whatever.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
Burn it. Burn it. Burn the robot.
She has been expecting you.
And that's
You will
not
find
even
her
an
through
HK,
the door
George.
and down the hall on the right.
Plus, you'll love HK. 47 when we get to him.
Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapon systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the restoration project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
Yeah, that's what Zerka is all about for right now.
Yes.
I hear Asgol's been paying mercenaries to go to Tatooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of farmers. I hear Asgol's been paying mercenaries to go to Tatooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of farmers.
Just getting as much area exposed as we can. There she is.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos. Our primary concern on Citadel Station is the restoration of Telos' surface. The Republic is eager to revitalize Telos as a benchmark for other such efforts in other systems. While a generous amount of credits has been budgeted to Telos, the bumbling of Chodo Hobat and his Ithorians has squandered away much of these resources. For a project of this size, judicious planning and thrifty spending of resources is a necessity, something Hobat fails to understand. Nonetheless, Zerka remains optimistic. There are many jobs we need assistance with. For someone with your experience, you would be well compensated. Very well then. I hope to see you soon.
Yes? Have you? Then ask.
Nope. Yes, Zerka. So basically, we'll get influence if we help Zerka. Why? Because we get something out of it. If we help the Ithorians, then she will disapprove of it, because all the Ithorians offer is, well, promises. Yeah, so here's the exchange.
Sobojun sama petom. No sukama rondisi renti. Manama kropa putani kris.
So here's the Ithorian compound. And relax, Joker. This is not the only areas we can travel. We got a whole city, bar, walkways, a lot of places we can visit here.
Preguntas. Hoicidan Elfa. Papuelta. Elfa Padino Elfa.
Yeah, I can already tell which side you're gonna want.
Yeah.
It's gonna be these people.
Maybe.
I don't know how much of a soft spot you have for people you don't understand. And I guess that's one benefit of having a species that speaks a different language. You could just have the name of your character in there. Okay, let's talk to him. So yeah, if you haven't picked up Joker, he's bullshitting us right now when he says he sensed us.
Yes.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there not?
Alright, so basically, Joker, long story short, we gotta find a droid that these guys lost.
Interesting.
Also, Zerka wants that droid because it's important to rebuilding Telos. I will think about it. Joker, we're signing with Zerka. Yes, which side do you like so far, Joker? Do you like the Ithorians or Zerka?
Zerka. Let's see what we can do with this. Deactivate security. Nah, we don't need to do that yet. I'd imagine that we get some dark side points for killing it. Yeah.
She endured it out, and she began Gorufia. Fale Gurith Ufdagel Chief. Kolatufta. Tuni Tufblava. Waboyelta. Tufblava Nibo Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Badino Van Gelfa. Linda Tufta. Sidan Gelfa Badino Van Gelfa. Linda Tufta. Rentuitas. Noi Sidan Gelfa. Waboyelta.
Yes, they were talking about Ass Joker. Well, bathing.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon. I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it.
And no, it's Onderon, not Alderaan.
The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air. I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon.
Okay, so I believe in here we can get healed and get some... get some health stims. Okay, Jacko, so basically we gotta find the droid. I believe he's in the place where we can get our ship. But first, we're gonna report back to Zerka and tell them we accept their job. Yes, download map. There. Now we have everything. Now, if I recall, there's another side quest where we could get. I just don't remember where. It's the Zabak side quest I was talking about earlier.
Oh.
Basically, some guy gambled his girlfriend and got her into slavery, and he wants us to get her out.
Welcome back. Our primary concern on while a generous amount of credits has been budgeted to Telos, the bumbling of Chodo Habat and his authority for
I heard of this.
Zerka has been managing the restoration project without the assistance of a droid for some time now. Habat has commandeered the new droid intelligence that was to be delivered to the station.
Right,
I'd like you to meet the shipment at Dock Module 126, Shuttle Bay 2, and bring the droid back here before the Ithorians foul things up again. Don't worry. Zerka wouldn't expect you to work unpaid and won't subject you to veiled threats and coercion like Habat. For your help in this matter, you will be paid the sum of 250 credits.
Let's see if we can get more of her.
You're right. 300 credits would be much more reasonable.
I agree. Alright, let's get this droid for
I will
her.
secure credits for your payment immediately. Oh, and here. You might need this to get into the hangar.
Item received. Okay. And not like it matters. I think I got the same thing from the Ithorians. Okay, ready to see more of this place and get our stuff back?
Yes.
Okay, first off, I need to figure out where this guy is so we can activate his mission. I believe he is in one of these rooms. Where's that terminal? Okay, so I believe he is up here, but let's check out these ones first, Joker. Yeah, what do you think of the plots so far? At least in this area.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment? You think I'm just going to let you get away with this? Oh, and now I'm supposed to be scared of you on top of everything else? You again? Did you not learn your lesson the first time? Get out of here!
And still get his stuff. Yeah, I still took everything from him. Jugger, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm unstuck. Okay, we're gonna save right here, because that got me for a moment. Okay, is he in this? Okay, here he is.
Tu nita manja yuma lorda wata no sanasika.
Your favorites, Joker. The ones that don't speak basic.
Dovrei kun mili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Tong hite mosi jochia yumba ditawa e bawatune ruta. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Jikono ta yun palawalit basha makaranwa ni rotu guru nichurota.
So if you're not reading that, it says I use Ramana, the girl of my heart, as collateral. I have a weakness for Pazak. You must understand, my hand was unbeatable. There was no way I could lose. And he lost.
Because he tried cheating.
Variki, mangra, do, cha, scrini, do, pat. Slime non quahiriti, criscorcia winti sei mesoto. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki, yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Watakratunji mularayi mulakritirite krakolo mebosa.
2000.
Muliwrawa iberendia tia Vishnu nunca se utati ramat mandrakotu sa minaringadin.
Anyway, so there's our gold tracker. High stakes. So basically, we gotta get this guy to sell her to us. Anyway, let's go rob some more people. Look at that. 45 credits. We're already halfway there.
Nice.
How many credits do I even have? I don't even know. I'm sure it'll show up somewhere on the shop.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle.
This ours? I don't think so.
Tonoranga Manakan, Ipo Inshawa, Tonos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata, Tonos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata. In Wamagro, may Rangana Noruta.
Okay, so we're in business, Joker. I think I can get all of HK's parts here. You know, Joker, it just occurred to me that I could pretty much buy that slave if I wanted to with just 100 more credits. And we really did... I'll grab everything from that mine. Anyway, I need to figure out which parts I actually need for the HK droid. Okay, let's see if this guy sells everything I need. Doesn't look like it.
Okay, I had to fix my phone there. It almost crashed on me.
Why, what happened?
Phone's old. That's why. That might be telling me I need a new phone.
So pick up the... Okay, so we got one part, okay. Okay, so basically we're gonna be a while before we can get HK. Yeah, this guy doesn't have any parts we need. We need to wait until we get into a different part of Telos to fight off some other HK-50s.
Good. Hello.
You know, that version that we fought.
Yes.
Anyways, Joker, look. We have new all over. Now I just need to remember which way we're supposed to go. Let's go this way. Well, actually, Joker, which way you want to try? You want to go up or down? Up. Joker, you got us to a locked door. Could you imagine just falling from here? You think they put a guardrail? Oh, I think you'll like these two if you can understand them. So yeah, basically these two brothers will give you missions to basically sabotage each other. We'll save that for later.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him. Not even an apology. That won't do at all. This Sullustan here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Tana betsarankachi. Go na ring pang semi sanchara. Go la marakta dun. Dosich min falartersen killa folorondon. De rantasha beni hulen bensilerente. Dosane gravalantro que wapater tana chingaradana. Teriwana jun konata delera guno tuna. Dai rinto kare papanala ranchinga. Derache wemenoto torere senesenten.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
Sounds good to me. And I'm guessing that's the option you want, Joker? Leave him to get beat up by these two? I guess it's not our business. I guess it depends on which... Oh, damn, we just roundhouse kicked him. Oh, Mandalorians.
I mean, technically, yeah. That was none of our business.
Hey there! Care for a game of Kashyyyk?
Alright, we're gonna actually get... I forgot how expensive these cards are. And yeah, I'm sure you could tell the +1 or -1 is a big one.
Yeah.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
I am not a Jedi.
I guess you haven't heard the popular rumors then? Jedi or not, you're the talk of the station. Everyone from the TSF to Zerka Corporation is curious about you.
Yes, I just talked to Zerka. Who are you?
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Benok. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
We were just leaving anyway. Come on.
Wise man.
There's Jessica, meet Luxa, whatever. She'll be important later. At least in the Zerka side quest. Anyway, so this is the girl that we need to get.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikaraska. Tancha nik de mawimbo kranda mi bilan. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Give me the girl or I'll kill you.
Okay, let's ask him.
Go sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yuki. Takome tak playa justinge miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi puta grasa kisha.
Oh, you gotta give this guy credit. He's pretty smart about it.
Is there something you want in exchange?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Dahupa go sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
Persuade.
Buchamchi, Yumabogra Panka, Bolatachki, Sikiki, Kituma, Umalevera Stupa Cosa Chica Bisata. Pawan Mitra Janta, Yunto Moskrun, Nandimi Sunur Krunta Kantaji Picha, Kamulirakin, Narendini Krambas Nusot.
Yeah, we're gonna wait on that. I'm guessing you want me to actually win this instead of, well, giving him 2,000.
Kavadumpa Munsuru Kupla Liyawa, Bo Bagaragawan.
Okay. You want me to talk to her or wait until the next episode?
Next episode.
Alright. Actually, alright, so let's just talk to her here.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later. If you're asking me that, handsome, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
Okay, so that's basically all we can do with her for right now. Yeah, that's pretty much why I just talked to her, because I remembered. Yeah, you can't talk to her yet. She won't.
Yeah, God.
Alright, cantina.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late. The problems are becoming too much for the TSM.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Here we are.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance? I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
Well, just our luck, Joker.
Yeah.
Have any guesses who stole our ship?
Is that C-3PO?
No, C-3PO hasn't even been invented yet. This game takes place 2,000 years before those movies, Joker.
Oh, my bad.
And last time I checked, Anakin isn't born yet. Anyway, the handmaiden stole it, by the way.
Oh.
So, what do you mean,
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us. Laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved. There was a query regarding the Ebon Hawk's ID signature sent from the Paragus mining facility. However, all data collected in response to the query has been deleted. It is likely that this information was removed when the vessel's transfer request was modified. Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers. There was a query regarding the evidence. It is like... I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word. The exchange is a major intergalactic crime syndicate. They are trying to gain a foothold in the Citadel, most likely seeking to integrate themselves as fully as possible with the new Telos. It is rumored that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in Residential Module 082, is a front for the exchange on Citadel Station.
And is it literally because it's called the Bumani Exchange?
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board. There is nothing I can do. I am sorry for what has happened, but the situation is beyond me. I cannot legally supply you with another vessel.
Of course you can't. Alright, let's get our stuff. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's go with purple as our main and red as our side. There, Joker, we're back in business. Kreia, you can have the longsword. Until I can get a lightsaber for you, that is. You can get a battle rifle. We'll give you the battle rifle. Okay, we got our crew. Let's save here. And now let's go get this droid that everyone wants. Oh look, it's the lieutenant.
Something I can help you with? To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape. There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that. If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war. They're sparing all they can, but it's not enough. We relied almost completely on Peragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports. Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing. Tell you what, you find fuel contracts for Citadel Station, and I'll be sure to pay you for it. Soldier's honor. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, that's a side quest I do not know how to complete. So I guess we'll discover it together, Joker. It's probably not on this planet, though. Where does this go? Okay, yep. We're going the right way.
Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drum. Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa inch. Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa inchobin Sasha. Dosimana Rachata.
So basically, one of the two factions will give us, well, access to their ship if we help them.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing TSF investigation. This dock is off limits pending an...
Alright, Joker, so have you decided which faction we're gonna be helping?
I would choose.
Sidan Gelfa Vanino Van Gelfa Ligna Gusta. Renundas Noi Sidan Gelfa Abuelta.
So yeah, the Circa credentials were important. Take any of that. Nope. And I guess it could have been easier. We could have just actually agreed to do this.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
They jinxed us.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Well, Joker, we've been ambushed. Let's do Drain Force. Let's see what that does.
Let us end this.
Everyone down!
Master, one of the assailants is carrying this.
Okay, let's take this thing.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way. I don't understand. I was just told that I would be taken to the Ithorian compound. I was to be given to an Ithorian, Chodo Habat.
Change of plans.
I see. In that case, please lead the way.
Why aren't droids so easy to manipulate?
Excellent. I see my faith in your abilities was well founded. We'd like to get this droid into service as quickly as possible. Oppo Chano?
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha, Donos Imeragith, Wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
Greetings, Executive Lorso. How may I be of service?
Just plug into the mainframe and get to work.
Right away, Executive Lorso.
So there, Joker, we're a bad,
You may
bad
go,
boy
Chano.
now.
I'm sure you have many repairs to see to.
Ranamosi Rasarans. Krema Sunkun Ratungala. Chawi mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
Now then, your payment. Here are the credits agreed upon. There is another task I would like you to perform for me.
Well, we kind of have to now, don't we? So that we can get off this fucking place and onto the next area.
You proved that you can handle yourself quite well in dealing with the retrieval of the droid intelligence. The next matter of business I would ask of you is much more delicate. When we first set up here on Citadel Station, the exchange was already quite well established. Lopax Slusk had more influence over business matters than the Telosian government. To ensure our success, we involved ourselves with the exchange. And now that we have a handle on the situation, we wish to unentangle ourselves from them. If you know anything about the exchange, then you know that they would not take this well. Slusk is loath to have his hands removed from any business on the station. So a more direct method will have to be taken. To put it plainly, I want you to kill Lopax Slusk. I realize it won't be an easy task, as Slusk keeps himself well protected. You would be well compensated for it. I have a feeling they won't just let you march into their offices. Luxa is Slusk's second. She spends little time in the exchange offices, though, preferring the cantina in the urban module. She might be able to set up an appointment. Good. I will be happy to continue our working relationship.
Yep. Look, Joker, we're a bad, bad boy now. If the outfit didn't give it away.
Yeah.
And
the red aura.
We're neutral.
Yeah.
We'll have to raise that up a bit if we want to get Marin by Nar Shaddaa. Right, Marin. Myra.
Don't worry, we'll...
And I guess I could always just put the cheat code on. And then we could just run through the dark side thing. So yeah, the unique thing about Nar Shaddaa, Joker, is that it's the way you complete the main quest quickly is by gaining dark side points. And the quickest way to do that is to crush a rebellion of slaves.
Interesting.
Were they? They might as well just be slaves. So far we have no pure good characters. Alright, so Joker, I think that's a good place to stop.
Agreed. Agreed.
Let's do Revan. I said Revan. So, what do you think so far, Joker?
So far.
I did not see any influence with Grace, so that means I do not think we can get the answers on who is chasing us yet, but I think you'll find it very interesting if you can see it. I believe her explanation of them gets us a movie. And you know how well movies work on this game. You can't see them over Discord. I guess. I'll see everyone next time.